Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome back to another World of Tanks replay with your host, GreatTaz. Now let's get this battle on the road in 3, 2, 1, roll out. Hello everyone, GreatTaz here once again with another World of Tanks replay. And again, the sounds for the tracks are not working. I still have not figured out why that is that way. I'm not sure. I can't hear them. The game is, our OBS is not recording them. The game is just not producing them. But it produces them in-game. So, I'm not sure. So here we're on Malinovka, and we are in the Foch B. Now this is after this was played during Season 10 of the Battle Pass. I believe it was Season 10. And this was the skin that you could get with for the Foch B. It's pretty cool looking. Little raft on the top. You have a mean toothy face and a French flag on the top. A few pieces of logs here or there. As we can see, this is a tier 10 battle, of course, because this is a tier 10 tank. Here we're looking at the Minotauro. Even though I am spotted, they don't fire at me, and I do have 5 rounds to their like 3. So I'm not overly worried. I do have allies coming back, and I can reload much faster than they can. So as you can see here, I'm just going to continue to blast the Minotauro and then save 1 round to let my support come up and help me. Saving this 1 round, the reason I'm saving this 1 round is for the simple fact that just in case the Minotauro does something like that. Because they're not paying attention to the fact that there's 2 tanks there and thinking that, wow, he must be on reload. And it is a 40-second reload. It's quite a big reload. 34, as you can see, as I say in the very first mark. So it's quite a big reload. So they're like, all right, I'm safe from the Foch B because he fired his last round at me, not round counting. So if you're ever up against anything that you know is an autoloader, you should round count. And by why round count I mean is count the number of rounds that they're firing. And this will give you an idea what it is. Now as tanks are going up through the, as you're going up through the tech trees and stuff, not all tanks have, like if they have multiple different guns, some have 4 rounds, some have 5 rounds. Now the Foch is one of those. It has a 5-round 120, and then it has a 105 round, which is a 105 round gun, which I believe is also a 4-round. Don't quote me on those, just because of the simple fact I'm not 100% sure. So we only taken a little damage from the Minotauro, and as you can see here, we got tanks going back around the other side. So we need to make sure that they are not getting onto our back. And as you can see here, this is basically what I am doing. I'll take a little bit of damage. It's no big deal. They're not going to be able to do much. And with that artillery round, that puts me in a better position. And then my Liberté here comes around to help out. And that is perfect to take out those 2 tanks right there. As the Liberté seen me push in there, he knew that now was the time to help push. I didn't have to tell them anything. We did leave the top of the hill open, but as you can see, there was nothing left spotted up there. The last thing that was up there was our Jagdtiger. Unfortunately, when I ran away to keep the enemies from getting in behind us, he ended up dying. Now, the thing with the Foch B and the Foch 155, they're both tier 10s, and the Foch, is that they are all literally the same hull of a vehicle. I can hear some engine. It's like slowly increases in volume, which I don't understand. I can now hear it, but in the beginning, this guy's starting to irritate me. So what I do is I make sure to go ahead and move up so that I can get his lower glacius, because even with gold rounds, which is stupid, I was bouncing. Now the gold rounds on this thing have like almost 300, has 325 millimeters of pen. And the upper glacius is only like 100 meters. So I wasn't overmatching, but I was, should have been penning every shot into the upper glacius. I just I don't quite get it, understand it. And it was partly because of the angle he was at and the angle I was shooting him at. As you see, I went back up the hill. The reason I went back up the hill was to there I take 3 quick shots into the charioteer there. The third one I know didn't hit. The first one I know does hit. The second one I'm not sure if it hits. I was aiming for the tracks to try to keep it in position so that my second shot would also hit. I'm trying not to get spotted because I do only have 300 hit points, 298 to be exact, and one hit will actually cause me to die. As you can see there, the charioteer is definitely weaker, and we basically ended up killing him. There's the Ferdinand. Going to take 2 quick shots out of the clip, the last of my clip there. Ended up tracking him, getting that tracking assist damage right there. So, going for a track shot with your first shot out of, especially out of the Foch B and the Foch, the tier 9, what it does is it allows you to get that chance to be able to come along with and get that second or third shot into the tank. And if you're aiming at the same spot, your first one goes into the track and then your second one also goes into the track, you've literally got them locked down. So basically the best bet to do with said tank is basically go ahead and go and turn around and shoot and then move back, like the enemy's going to back up a little bit, move back a little bit so that you do almost guarantee if they do get a repair kit in that the second shot is going to hit that track wheel again and basically locks them in place so that your next 3-4 rounds you need to kill them are going to be there. The only way that hampers that is if like some of the heavy slow tank destroyers, people carry 2 repair kits in, and that way they basically have a way to keep you from locking them down. But if you're smart and you still move a little bit further forward with the repair kit, you could possibly lock them down anyways. So let's go ahead over to Watt Records and see how I did. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at wattrecords.com. The first thing you can see, we got a first class badge, we got fire for effect, we got fighter, we got duelist, we got bruiser, and hand of God. As you can see here, quite an array of extra badges. On top of that, we also got high caliber. That high caliber came from the whole 4,800 damage overall, and the first class badge came from the 1120. So like I said, on North America, a lot of them are right around 1200 or greater. TVP, VTU, or the tier 8 one got Confederate. So as you can see here, we're going to look here real quick. We only got 2 shots into the charioteer that was down there, so our second and our third shot were blatant misses. It didn't matter anyways because we did enough damage the first one, and with the second one we ended up taking them out. Alright, so as I said, we got first in damage and we got first in experience overall. We got 5 kills total also. So we got 20 fired, 24, 18 of them did hit, 14 of them did pen, and then those that were them freaking 4 on the that M4 there, the French tier 9, I'm not sure, was it tier 9 or was it tier 10? The M4 51, so the tier 9 version of the tank. We did 4,800, got 1,570 in from over 300 meters. Took 6, 4 penned, 4 non-pens, blocked 400. Again, can't do any damage to allies or anymore, so I'm really not sure why this is in here. The game doesn't even record it, and you can't even do it. The only way you can destroy an ally is by pushing them off a cliff or something like that, and I'm not sure if that counts as destroying someone. They actually have to report it as physics abuse now, so it's not an auto report, I don't believe. Enemies spotted. We spotted 1. Damage 7, destroyed 5. We needed 1 more for Top Gun, which would have been really nice to add to this whole thing. 704 with complete assist, and traveled 1.77 kilometers. Now this was with a premium account here. As you can see, I did fire some gold rounds. Of course, I didn't have boosters running, so this is without boosters, and I did lose 38,800 credits. If you sling 1 clip of gold rounds out of this tank, this is basically what you'll end up doing. You're going to be burning gold. Got 25 bonds for a mission, 7 for because of being the top damage, and tier 10 in a tier 10 battle. It wasn't an all tier 10 battle, but you can get any bonds in any battle that actually has a tier 10 tank in it. You can even get them in tier 9s and tier 8s. You just have to be top of the class. So got 1680, 4200 for a mission. It was a 5 times, so that's 1260. This was on a 5 times weekend, and you can see 12600. That's quite a bit of experience. It's all going into, I still don't have this tank field modded completely, so that's what it's going into. But overall, it was a really good battle. It shows you the power of the Foch B, the Foch, and the Foch 155. Now, the Foch 155 does have a 45-second full clip reload. It has like a 5-second inner clip reload. Even though it does have a 155 millimeter cannon, it does like 800, I think it is. 750, 800 is the standard damage and can do over 900 damage. The big problem with it is its standard rounds are AP, its premium rounds are heat, and then its tertiary rounds, of course, are HE. It's just so hard to go ahead and turn around and switch that tank ammo loadout in the middle, even with Inquisition. So overall, it's definitely more difficult to get this type of results with the Foch 155. The Foch in the tier 9 is quite similar. Like I said, it got to 105. I think it starts off with a 105 without looking. I think it starts off with a 105, goes to a 120, and then when you research to a Foch B, you get the 120, which it's a better 120 than the 120 that is on the Foch. So overall, ladies and gentlemen, a good battle, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy this battle, please make sure to scroll down below and click that like button. Second way to click like is in the description. There is going to be a link to this page. You may have to come up here to the top or here where my name is. It say next to the log out, should say log in. You log in and you come back to this page, and just to the left of here, there are going to be thumbs ups and thumbs down. You can go ahead and click one of those. Hopefully you click the thumbs up. If you got anything you think I missed with the Foch line, whether it be the Foch 155, Foch B, or the Foch, please stop down in the comments below and let me know. And if you just want to say hello in the comments, I appreciate that too. Or put your favorite emoji in down there. And it shows interaction, which is always good in the long run for YouTube algorithm. If you also want to come, you're on this page and you also scroll down like so. There's a comment section right down here that you can also comment. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get on out of here. Wait, have you subscribed? If you've not subscribed, please subscribe now by clicking the subscription button. And if you want instant notification or notifications for all uploads that I do on this channel, make sure that you stop for a second and click that notification bell, changing it from personalized to all to get notifications for all uploads I do here. Sorry for that. I almost forgot that, sometimes I don't do that too, but it is good to subscribe. It does help out, and it will also get you the notifications, like I said, when I upload new World of Tanks, Minecraft, or game reviews here on this channel, just like I said, by clicking that notification bell, changing it from personalized to all. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have anything else to say. I've been rambling a little too long on this one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say. I'm GreatTaz, and maybe I'll see you on the battlefield.